How is this making me feel more than some shows and movies that I've seen? Beautiful, exquisite.
Welcome back to the channel, friends. We are here to explore Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. But we're going to take a little risk, a little detour from what we normally do. Normally, we react to music because that's what we know and we love. Johnny, how much of a gamer are you, actually?
Not much. I played a little Mario Brothers growing up, so that's about the extent of it.
Pac-Man.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm a little behind, yeah.
This is not our area of expertise at all, but so many of you were just passionately saying how amazing the story was, the graphics, like everything was kind of next level, and then of course how the music tied into it. So we're going to try something a little different today, a little bit fun, sit back and enjoy. First, we're going to hear what the story actually is. So it's the whole game. I mean, I guess spoil alert for those of you who haven't played this yet. We're not going to, likely, because it's not our thing. But we're going to check this out, and then we're going to see the ending scene of the story with music woven in the background and see how all that overlaps to better understand the whole idea behind it.
That being said, though, I will. Oh, yes, please, if you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe, ring the bell, so you always know what's going on with us. And I will say, I do have an appreciation of video games. The ones that they're coming out with now and past, I don't know, 10 years or even more, amazing. Like they're just unbelievable, and they just keep getting better and better. And I love watching people play them. I think it's fascinating. But yeah,
let's learn more about it.
Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is seen by many as one of the best modern RPGs ever created. However, outside of its fun gameplay and outstanding soundtrack, what really makes it stand out is its story. So today, let's uncover this title's many mysteries by going over its enthralling lore.
It's crazy.
The title begins on the isolated island of Lumiere. For the last 67 years, the inhabitants of this place have been plagued by an annual event known as the Gamage. Every year, a being known as the Paintress paints a new number on a giant structure called the Monolith that is one less than the last. It's almost as if she is counting down. During the Gamage, everyone whose age is equal to or greater than that number dies. In an attempt to solve this problem, the people of Lumiere formed expedition teams to investigate the surrounding land and hopefully stop the Paintress. After each Gamage, a new team is sent. However, all of them have failed up until now. It's currently up to Gustav and his friends to lead the next expedition, Expedition 33. Early in the title, we watch as he and many other...
So much more of this already makes sense. Just 30 seconds into this. The title itself now makes sense. What a creative concept. Just a construct story in and of itself.
Yeah, the evolution from plumber steps on walking mushroom is quite a... You know, it's come a long ways. Yeah,
a few leaps. No, I mean, I'm aware of, like, you know, we have Wii, and my daughter and I have played some games, like the Brave, Batman, and just some adventure games, things like that. Obviously, I have, and I know that doesn't even compare to this. I'm just saying, it's the fact that I just referenced Wii shows you how out of touch that I am as to what's happening. But the graphics, the story, and the music itself has won so many awards, and we were just fascinated by that. But seeing it coupled with the visual and a quality storyline just elevates everything.
They've become movies in and of themselves. They're so creative, and the concepts are so rich and and deep too.
Let's keep going.
Other inhabitants of the island lose their loved ones thanks to the Gamage. Soon after, Gustav and his fellow expeditioners leave for their quest. They have 1 year to solve this mess, but they seem hopeful. Sadly, all that hope fades when the majority of the expedition is killed off by a mysterious man who's too old to exist named Renoir. Alone, Gustav sets out to find the only survivors of this attack, his foster sister Maëlle and his close friends Lune and Ciel. Their quest puts them up against the dangerous beings that make up the outside world called Nevrons, but they also meet friendly creatures known as the Gestrels, as well as the mighty mythical being Esquier.
Bonjour, mes amis.
Hey, bonjour mon ami. Ciel? Odd, I don't know. He seems nice.
With their help, they manage to make some headway, but Maëlle is constantly hit by visions of Renoir, along with this strange white-haired girl who looks similar to her. They warn that she will be responsible for the disasters to come. Eventually, they run into Renoir again. Luckily, they survive this encounter, but not before he kills Gustav. Enter Verso, a warrior who claims to be part of the first expedition ever. He saves Mael and joins the group. However, it's very obvious that he's hiding something. Regardless, he proves useful. Not only does his expertise aid the party, but he recruits one of his old friends to help their cause, the Jestro Monoko.
Ladies, could I interest you in a duel?
Definitely a gestural.
As their quest continues, Verso bonds with everyone. However, he shares an odd connection with Mael. It's as if he knows her, but he stays quiet until the first big reveal. To get to the Paintress, they need to destroy her heart to take down the barrier protecting her. They head to Eau Lumiere to find it, but there waiting for them is Renoir. This is when Verso admits that the man is his father, and the masked girl who has been haunting Mael is his sister Alicia. When they fight Renoir, they win this time, but he teleports the mansion and the heart away from them. Now the party must fight strong Neverons known as Axons to pierce the barrier. It also doesn't help that they don't trust Verso anymore. Nevertheless, they move past their differences to defeat the Axons, then finally make it to the monolith.
Was this constructed by a single brain? Like, did one person write this story?
No, these are full industries that contribute to this. That's, you know.
But I mean, if you think
Full
of,
team.
if you think in terms of like, Harry Potter came from one initial storyline. You think of Lord of the
that's a
Rings.
good point too. Yeah,
So
that's a
it's
good
like
point.
because there's so much nuance. I would imagine it obviously takes a team to put it together and make it possible to play and
Right.
and everything else. But the sheer magnitude of the story and the imagination is just like I want to watch the film. Is what I want
seriously.
right now.
Yeah, it's easy to get wrapped up in this, man. It's
Yeah,
really
it's
intriguing.
wild.
There they defeat Verso's father once and for all, and make it to the Paintress. But this is when things get really weird. Not only is Verso related to the murderer of Gustav, but he's also the son of the Paintress. Her real name is Aline. In defeating her, the number on the monolith disappears, and Expedition 33 returns home as saviors. However, Verso reads a letter that changes everything. The Paintress was never the villain. She was actually holding the Gomage back. The numbers she painted were a warning, not a curse. So with her down, the Gomage happens again and erases everyone but Verso. Then Mael goes through a flashback that makes sense out of everything. This world isn't real. Alicia comes from a family of magical beings known as painters. They're able to produce whole worlds in special canvases. The world the game takes place in comes from the real Verso's canvas. He created beings like SK and Monoko to play with. However, a fire took away the real Verso and left Alicia severely hurt and mute. Overwhelmed by grief, Aline went to her son's canvas and painted copies of her family. Then she stayed there, even though remaining in the canvas world is detrimental to your health.
Is this reminded you
How
of the musical I wrote when I was 21?
It
A little bit.
It was. I mean, definitely that, and just how was this all revealed within the context of a game? Like even trying to, keep track of this whole storyline.
Yeah, because you have to
by
like
itself as stuff. Yeah,
yeah, because you have to go discover all of this in different levels
while
and
you're
tiers.
playing,
Like
man.
So is it battle driven? I mean, let us know in the comments, obviously, because we don't know. Is it just you're going and you're on an adventure and you discover things and you have to survive. You have to get points and gold and food and things like that, and then you have to battle a certain way. I mean, that's what I'm imagining it is, but.
I suppose, but yeah, it's just the complexity of this is just astounding.
It's amazing.
Her family. Then she stayed there, even though remaining in the canvas world is detrimental to your health. The real Renoir followed soon after, looking to slowly destroy the canvas so his wife could move on and return to the real world. This means the Gomages are Renoir's attempt to destroy the canvas, while the countdown is Aline's way of showing the people of Lumiere how much time they have left before she's unable to hold back his power. In the midst of all that, a war was taking place in their world against another set of magic users known as the Riders. Clea, Alicia's older sister, needed both her parents to return to the real world to fight the true battle. So she instructed Alicia to hop in the canvas and destroy it. But in doing so, she was overcome by her mother's power and reborn as Mael.
Well, you're about to be reborn in this world as one of Aline's creations. Have fun.
With all this information, Alicia returns to Lumiere with her memories intact. She reunites with the painted Verso, and it's revealed that this whole time he was trying to kick her out the canvas in order to protect her. That's the secret he couldn't reveal to his new friends. But now that Alicia is back, the real Renoir reveals himself. He was a curator responsible for upgrading the party's weapons and items this whole time. However, though the man is happy to see his daughter, they share different goals. Now that Alicia has spent time here, she believes the people here deserve to live, even if they are just paintings. Renoir is still set on destroying this place, because even though Aline is out, he believes that as long as the canvas exists, she'll just find a way to get back in. So using her newfound painter powers, Alicia revives the expedition, tells him the truth, then challenges her father to one final battle. This time they manage to actually take him down once and for all, and Renoir accepts his daughter's decision to stay, hoping she finds peace. However, Verso can't stand for this. He still wants to destroy the canvas so his family can finally move forward. This leads to a face-off between him and Alicia, and depending on who the player sides with, we get one of two endings. If Verso is chosen, he defeats his sister and banishes her back to reality. He tells a part of him within the canvas to stop painting, officially erasing the world he once created and everyone in it. On the outside, his family reunites and continues living on. If Alicia is chosen, however, she defeats Verso and he begs for her to unpaint him. He doesn't want to live this life. Though she pleads with him to stay, he fades away. Later, we see that she has revived everyone from Lumiere, including Gustave and his lover. It also looks like she repainted Verso so he's now able to age. However, at the very end, we see that staying in this world has already taken a severe toll on Alicia. But unless we get DLC or some kind of continuation, it's unknown how long she actually stays here. And there you have it, folks. The thrilling tale of Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. How did you like the story?
I think that's got a better plot than a lot of movies that we've seen.
I agree.
More interesting plot.
Way more interesting. Wow. And even with this level of graphics, this easily could be, well, there's a cost attached to this, but you can imagine this as being live action film driven from this. That's what I want to see now. But even just seeing the graphics that they have here is enough to keep you engaged. There's a lot to take in.
Well,
okay.
Live a lot. Yeah, like you're saying, a lot of live action films are based on these stories because the stories are becoming so good now.
Yeah.
It's really, I mean,
the
whole gaming industry is just ballooned. It's become such an amazing thing, just visually stunning. It's a great platform for music too, as we're going to see. It's if you can get it, that's like a gold mine. If you can get a song on one of these huge video games, it's like
right. But even what we just heard, that shorter video, that the synopsis, if that didn't have music in the background, that would have been way less dramatic and interesting. I mean, you need that music with the visual to really elevate the
like any good movie,
to have an emotional connection. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so this is Verso's ending, but let's check this out.
The worlds are created, just amazing.
The soundtrack here. It's got these glass kind of high harmonic things taking place in the background. And then, of course, this dark, looming, hum on the low end with the live instruments and then with his footsteps and everything. It's just awesome.
Hi. You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
That's... You shouldn't be able to be here.
once give.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are, not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
He saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need
Background's
this
getting a little
canvas.
more chaotic.
Everything I want is here. Here, I have.
Like it has this like cool little this choir, this really ambient choir sound coming in, and a little more of those crystal sounds. There's a little chaos taking place as it builds up. So it's just an example.
I actually wasn't paying attention to the music part, which is usually what I pay
That's
attention
unusual
to.
for you. We're just
But,
switching roles.
Well, I'm so engaged with the acting. Actually,
I know,
which was gonna say
right?
that this video game acting has improved dramatically too over time. You know, I have played things past Mario Brothers and Nintendo, and you know, even the last version of PlayStation, you know, whatever those games were. I mean, the acting it was cool, but it was definitely stilted. This is getting to be believable
Yes.
and fluid, and yeah, this
This is crazy.
great performances. It's voice acting, but it's still acting.
Right.
The elements still are there.
Mm-hmm. But to get the facial expressions, all the artists involved in making this believable.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here, I have a chance to live. Verso, to live. Out there, I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa.
It's time to stop painting.
Verso! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
This is Alicia singing. Alicia.
I'm sorry.
But it's time to say goodbye until next life.
That soundtrack, to come up with that visual is amazing in and of itself. I mean, that could have just been like battle sounds or just something, but to have a beautiful voice and a live, you know, string section and things like that in that setting, just wow.
The quality of these games is just. I mean, that's
crazy.
Great songs with great visuals. It's, you know, and God, I don't know how much of a fantasy movie fan you are. I definitely am. I'm actually just in the middle of watching Harry Potter again with my wife,
So
and I
good.
love Lord of the Rings. I love all that stuff. So it's like, this is just transporting me, and now everything is just really supporting the story. I think everything is just top notch. There's no caveat. It's like, okay, that's good for video games. You know,
Right.
it's like, no, this is like top quality.
So we get a little insight here. It says, decide the fate of the canvas. You can fight as her or fight as him, Verso. And it looks like whoever put this together is about to be Verso here. Okay, so,
Screen is-
so this is how you actually play.
Yeah. Screen is not moving.
Oh, well, it's amazing.
Well, I would love to see that. I couldn't even think of what to say there.
Let me reset this. This
Like when
is
a deer
cool.
crosses the road, you're driving like.
All right, so this is what you actually see as you play.
Time to strike. Here we go.
Have that song playing as this is happening.
Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other. Radiance awaits.
I can't even wrap my head around that. To be clear, for those of you who are curious, this is slightly better than the last Wii game that I played.
Yeah. But even dude, like having that song play during the gaming portion, there's one thing to have sort of the cinematic parts that are sort of the segueing the gaming parts, but I love that the actual music and the soundtrack is playing over it. It's not just sort of incidental kind of like background stuff. It's like it's really creating the mood, keeping the mood, I should say, from the storyline. Yeah, sustaining that storyline while it's more the action part. It's cool.
Don't do this. Don't leave me again.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, huh? You've got this incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Damn.
How is this making me feel more than
miss you guys.
some shows and movies that I've seen? Beautiful, exquisite. It's
The music is a overwhelming factor of that. I think we would be in, if this was on mute as we were watching this, we would be in awe, obviously, of what they've generated here. The storyline makes sense, but the voice acting, like you referenced earlier, it's actually really good. It's not just.
it's very good. Yeah.
I mean, you could hear their emotional tone and timing in the characters, and then you mix in that score. It's just stunning.
Yeah. And yeah.
Sorry.
No, and the fact that it's seemingly, I could be wrong here, but it's seemingly it's following a storyline that's dictated by the game itself. It's like, it's you play this and it's like, okay, you can either go this direction or this direction or whatever, and it's like based on the outcome of how you
Right.
played, and so it's
Yeah.
really engaging because you're steering this storyline. It's I think.
Yeah, so I would imagine let us know in the comments. So that means whichever path you choose, you're gonna. I mean, you still have to end up to the same place at some point, right? So your
guess. I don't know.
experience. Do you play this game multiple times to experience different song triggers, different storylines, different perspectives?
Yeah, but I don't know. It's making me feel things for sure. Beautiful, just like the cinematography. The cello piece.
It's okay. It's over. Verso.
Well done, well done.
We're not done.
Miroir du temps, nos histoires s'alignent. Dans le creux de nos mains, deux mondes se dessinent. L'un peint de rêve, où le chagrin s'efface. L'autre nu et réel, où notre deuil prend place. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles, où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans le dessin.
Pause. Quick pause here.
Even the acting they're getting from the way they've programmed these characters
It's
visually.
crazy.
I mean, the amount of expression and just nuanced performance is just, that's insane. There's
And
no
I
weak
say,
spot in this.
no,
There's nothing weak about it. Yeah, because usually there is something in my
you just,
history of video games. This is all just like top notch, and then just an amazing performance underneath it,
and it's so
which is
funny.
standalone.
You refer to it as the cinematography, and my brain's like, well, but is it? There's no camera, but it's the right word, right? That's what they're
Right.
capturing.
Yeah.
But you have to there's times where, I mean, it's obviously not a real person, but there's these little gaps as you're watching this that you forget. Like your brain just starts to accept that this is really happening, kind of
Yeah.
thing. And God, her voice is just beautiful. There's this, we've talked about her before. There's a depth to her tone. It doesn't feel too surreal. Like, a lot of the trained opera singers sometimes come out and they're a little disconnected. It's a little bit too much, right? So, I mean, it's impressive, but she has there's this quality that just feels very
Authentic
inviting,
and
authentic. Yeah. Something that it feels like it's really happening, as opposed to just this, wow, what a voice. It just feels, it's what a voice, but you're in my arms. It's got that warmth, that hug, kind of mixed in with it. It's just
and the way it's
wonderful.
captured too. I like that everything's sort of dry too, because it just maintains that intimacy. It's not overly glossy, I guess, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
There's just this perfect rawness to it. Obviously, it's exquisite, and it's she's just technically amazing. But there's just that human quality that comes through, which I think is just a perfect balance.
And
again, the way it's captured.
He scored this whole thing just perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
It is this scene. I'm so glad you guys pushed us to do this, because you kept saying you have to see what's happening while you're listening. And it sounds like a great idea, but you don't know until you're watching, going like, oh yeah, this is how we should have been experiencing this the whole time.
Yeah. Well, obviously it doesn't need the visual. Visual always, the two of those things together, visual and the music, it creates something powerful. Obviously, It's like Star Wars would not be Star Wars without, John Williams. But it's like that you need the visual to give the soundtrack
exactly
the meaning and the context to be what it is. But yeah, knowing the story, it's like it's I can see why people are so passionate about this.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see getting drawn into this if
I'm
as
completely lost in this.
Yeah.
Toi le vierge, horizon lointain, peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain, au clair obscur.
Just that little conversational moment.
Œuvres infinies.
I love the dynamics in the voice.
Chaque pas trace la route d'une vie. Au lendemain non écrit.
Great melody.
Sous les étoiles où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans le dessin.
those choices. Haunting, it's beautiful, it's
art. It's just absolute art. Look at that.
Every level, on every level. Lorraine Testard with a... So two people credited for the story. Jennifer in Gualame. I don't know how to say his name. That's crazy. And the game design direction from one of the story. Woven in with the violin there.
These credits are done in a very artistic way. Look at that. Nothing throwaway.
Yeah, just even the outro.
Look at that design. Yeah.
Yeah. It's wild. It's more of a tribal thing going on. Choir behind it.
I'm thoroughly impressed. That is, like I said, that's a work of art. Like you said, the whole thing is just everything together. I mean, I was impressed by the music before, obviously, but man, that's the whole thing. Just it's like a Pixar movie. It's like every element is just completely thought out.
Like a Pixar movie that you can interact with a quarter of the number of people involved. I was expecting way more names in that.
Yeah, right.
In the credit list. I mean, I can imagine it's a relatively intimate group. And maybe that because of that, that's how they're able to capture what they did. musically, storyline, things like that. I mean, I was imagining another 100 names to flash by in the last 10 seconds. Like
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
damn.
That is crazy. Um, I just, man, having that kind of music, uh, backing up those visuals. I mean, that's, it's not just, like again, my experience is like playing Grand Theft Auto, where it's like the punk rock pop songs of like the early 2000s are in the background. It's like it's
Sure.
cool, but it's like this is that, but that again, it's just like that's choosing. Okay, here's the soundtrack, just something give it energy. This is like enmeshed within the storyline. It's like
Right.
they're fully connected. The audio and the visual, fully connected, mood wise.
Absolutely amazing.
Uh,
And I guess this won a bunch of awards, obviously well deserved.
yeah,
I don't know that we can add anything to this. I mean, this was fascinating. I'm so glad we did this. I hope you guys enjoyed taking this little journey with us. For those of you who know nothing about gaming, like ourselves or the music, and for those who are familiar with this, hopefully we didn't ruin it for you by watching us watch it. but that was amazing, and we loved it. So thank you.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely want to see more.
Let us
And
know what we should check out next. Yeah.
yeah, and check out our other videos that we have reacted to already. Our very out of context, naive viewings of, but still, we still love the music. But to see everything together just paints a clear
Yeah.
picture. So
That
really
was
nice
cool.
to have that.
Paint
Thank you, guys.
being the clear word for sure.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys in the next video.
Thank you so much. See you.